Hello, my name is Ian Aragon. I'm just going to give you an overview on how to use a TRX suspension. So the first step is to be able to adjust the handles. The reason why I want to adjust the handles to position your body to get the most out of a certain exercises. So for example, if you want to do a rowing exercise, you want to have it in short length so you can get the full benefit of the exercise. And then if you want to get the full benefit of the exercise of the chest press, you want to have it in the long length. So, in order to do that, the adjustment of the TRX is there's a button onto the buckle, and you want to press that, and this yellow handle, you want to pull that while you're keeping the button pressed onto that buckle. And to move it down, all you got to do is press the buckle, hold this anchor point, and pull that down. So it's pretty easy, simple task. Make sure the handles are nice and even when you're doing certain exercises. So that's how you adjust the TRX suspension. Now I'm going to talk about 3 key points when you're doing certain exercises onto the TRX. So the first key point is to keep the TRX as straight as possible when you're doing exercises. So I'm going to demonstrate a row. As you can see, the TRX is nice and straight. So this is the right form. The incorrect form is having slack. As you can see, it's a huge amount of slack when you're doing this form of exercise. And you won't get a full benefit of the workout when you do this. So just try to keep it nice and straight, full control, full engagement of the muscles. So that's the first key point when you're doing exercise on the TRX. Another key point is no sawing of the handles. So as you can see, this is sawing. Try to keep the handles nice and even from both sides of the body. Another key point, the third key point of using the TRX is no rubbing against the body. So I'm going to demonstrate a chest press. So the correct form of no rubbing onto this exercise is this way. As you can see, the TRX isn't against my body. The incorrect form is this way. As you can see, the TRX is against my body. So try to keep it above, clear from your body as much as possible. Alright. So to increase the exercise intensity, when you're doing standing exercises, the closer you're near the anchor point, the harder it gets. The further away is easier it gets, as where you're placing your feet. So, for example, I'll do a chest press. So I'll be in the easiest point. As you can see, my feet is away from the anchor point. And I can just do a small adjustment in the feet to increase the intensity by stepping back, going closer to that anchor point with my feet. So that's one way you can increase the intensity of an exercise. Another way is your placement of your foot. So if you have a wide stance, that makes it more easier. So that's the first progression. The next progression is having staggered stance when you're doing the exercise. The third progression, feet together, and the last progression is single leg balance. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate it with chest press. So having a wide stance, stagger position, feet together, and then single leg balance. So those are a few key points whenever you're doing your exercise routine with the TRX. So you'll know how to adjust the TRX. You want to keep the TRX nice and straight as much as possible. You want to avoid swaying. You want to avoid having the TRX against your body when you're doing the exercises. You can increase the intensity by being closer to the anchor point as long as your feet is close to the ground. Stepping away from it makes it more easier. To increase it even more, going from this position into a wide stance to staggered, to feet together, and then single leg balance. So those are a few key points of using the TRX suspension. If you do have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.